This old girl, a 1960 Ferrari 250 GTE, hasn't moved in decades.
This inline six hasn't run in decades. The rust on the manifold alone presents a significant challenge for restoration.
Restoring a classic like this Ferrari isn't just about the mechanics. It's about honoring the history beneath the rust. It takes patience and precision.
Now that we're inside, the scale of the corrosion is clearer. The seats are beyond repair, and we'll need to address this extensive rust before anything else. The interior needs just as much attention as the engine bay. But once we move past the dust, we find the real challenge, the rust. We started with the trunk, which was rough, but the undercarriage was another story. This corrosion requires meticulous scraping before we can even think about welding.
Every great restoration begins with a detailed plan. We verify the components, ensuring we have everything required before the real work begins.
Detailed planning and precise invoicing are crucial to a successful build, ensuring every step of the restoration is accounted for.
Restoration starts with meticulous disassembly. Removing the undercarriage components often proves to be the most challenging part.
With the engine finally lowered into the drip pan, we can shift our focus to the interior and start tackling this deteriorated wiring.
We start by carefully detaching the old, brittle wiring harness. Using masking tape and a marker, we meticulously...
The first step is always the most crucial. We have to meticulously document every inch of corrosion before we even think about cutting metal. Once the old metal is cleared, we can begin fabricating the replacement parts. Securing the panel requires patience and the right torque. It's these small details that separate a good restoration from a great one.
But it must be perfectly smooth. That's where the meticulous sanding comes in, removing every last speck of dust.
The key to a flawless two-tone finish lies in the preparation. Every edge must be masked with absolute precision.
Meticulous cleaning ensures perfect adhesion. Only when the surface is immaculate can the painting process begin.
Once the etching primer is laid down, we move on to the base coat. This vibrant red requires several thin layers to ensure a flawless finish.
Transforming the matte primer into this deep, mirror-like gloss takes precision and patience. It's a delicate balance of pressure and distance.
We are using the orbital polisher with the YR Score brand name CIL liquid.
After the final buffing stage, we use a microfiber towel to reveal the true depth and clarity of the paintwork. The goal is absolute perfection. Through careful inspection and high-speed polishing, we bring the paintwork to a flawless, deep gloss.
From heavy corrosion removal to the final stages of polishing, every step requires precision and the right tools.
A smooth, even coat is essential here. We inspect each component carefully before moving on to sorting the hardware. Properly seating the bushing is critical. Then, we meticulously clean the caliper before carefully inserting the new piston. First, we carefully fill the differential with high-quality gear oil. Then, it's time to install the suspension components and tighten everything down to spec.
Using the dial indicator allows us to measure the crankshaft's deflection. We log the data points against the manufacturer's specifications. Precision is key when dealing with a vintage V12. Every tolerance must be checked before moving to the cleaning bay.
Organization is paramount. Now we apply a thin layer of one lube to the piston before carefully seating it. The process begins with carefully seating the piston, followed by removing and reinstalling the crankshaft, ensuring precise torque settings are met.
This silver lining deadens the road noise, ensuring a quiet ride once the carpet is laid.
The restoration process demands precision. From securing the wire wheels to a flawless oil change, every step is
Driving a masterpiece is one thing.
It's hard to believe this was once the rusted shell we found. The transformation is complete,